All right. Hey, Monica. Hey, Susanna.
Hi.
If you could, okay, Miss Zhou is connecting. 魏老师啊，就是您这边用电脑可能会有回音，就是你电脑的扬声器会被电脑的麦克风给收到。我建议就是您在不发言的时候，可以考虑把您的麦静一下，这样就没有回音了。Okay. So waiting for Belen and Zodi. She is connecting. So let's just wait for a little bit. And Susanna and Monica, if you can, please consider open your camera just for us to take a photo all together later when St. George's College join us.
Okay.
Okay. You tell me when, because I'm a little bit sick, so I don't want to open the camera.
Oh, it's all right. Okay.
But if you need the picture later, you can tell me.
Yeah, just later for like a group photo all together, and then you can turn it off.
Okay.
I'm using my phone, so the screen is really small.
No, you're fine. People can see you. I
Okay.
think we can see you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I
Just
can
waiting.
see you.
这个话筒要开的，他们对面。
喂，你把那个声音关掉。关了的，关了的。不是，扬气也得关。在设置里。还是直接把那个静音就好了。还是你物理静音吧，物理静音，就是把整个电视的静音关了。对。然后邓一之的手机得开扬声器。No. Much better. 然后你的手机声音得开到最大。
这已经开到最大。
他们没有人讲话。
那边可以有人讲一下话吗
Hello，
可
可以吗？有回声吗？
好的，好的。
可以听到 ，OK。
那边有没有杂音？
没有。
Hello, am I
Hi,
there?
Belen.
Hello.
Hi.
Should I put my camera on or not?
Hi.
It's on.
All right, let's just wait for Miss Zhou, and they're having some problems trying to connect.
我用电脑进去嘛，这个声音好小。
可以进，但是你把自己的话筒关掉，就不说的时候。
这个声音太小了。
哦，疫情。Don't use the same background.
Ah,
Pick a different one.
no, I'm like, I didn't know it was sewing, actually. I didn't want to put it on. How do I remove it? Like, my ground color is already enough. Like, I don't need, yeah, it's white.
Desolorante. I see. Who's here? Anastasia. 是你们学生是吗？
对，是我们的麦克风。
Okay. Susanna, could you check the group chat? I think Miss Zhou said something in Spanish.
Yeah, she say se hace Chromebook at colegio. I don't know what is Chromebook.
Chromebook is a
But
Google.
it's
Chromebook?
The Mac.
Yeah, they have
It's like a
Chromebook at
notebook.
they have Chromebook at
Chromebook.
the school.
Chromebook.
Helene,
Oh.
the Chromebook at colegio.
What's a Chromebook? Maybe it's like a Google. I don't know.
Chromebook is the laptop launched by Google. I think they're using a Linux system. I'm not sure.
So they are using, I think, the
I don't think
school
they're using
computer.
Windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have it on Windows and it never gives me any problems. But if not, you can use it on the browser. You don't need to use like the application.
Chromebook. I have not heard that name for a long time. Ooh.
You know,
Okay.
who's Anastasia Lorente?
That's one of the students. Exactly my
okay,
question.
because Lorente is one of my family names.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Coincident. Supports Android system. Is okay. Technology. Okay, Miss Stu just said she's changing to a Mac. Okay. Sorry guys, just wait for a couple more minutes.
Do you hear the music, guys, or is it like you cannot
Music?
hear it, right? No, okay. If you don't hear, it's alright. 'Cause-
So we are supposed to be 15 students, 7 from China and 7 from Argentina.
I think so, but that's just a rough number. I'm changing the Mac. So today's meeting is gonna be pretty easy. It's just basically we meet with each other. Just introduce yourself a little bit and share some of the projects you've done before at your campus. And also we need to decide what kind of project as a team we're going to do it as our assignment. And also we need to set a timeline for it because we don't have much time left. But yet again, this project is not aimed for any sort of like professional or academic report. It's more of an experience, a journey to have this discussion with someone around your age, but grew up in a very different cultural background, education background, different language, but somehow we can still make to an agreement on the green and sustainable topics we're going to do for this team. So just relax. Hopefully Misto can sort it out on MacBook. I literally I didn't see this coming. Like I thought because she joined us like last time, right? Using a wall meeting. So I was expecting a smooth
Like,
process.
because one thing that happens to me is that I had installed Boop Meeting. That's like the international one. So when I try to log in, it tells me that my phone number is Chinese, so I have to move to the Tencent meeting. So maybe she's
I see.
trying Tencent meeting and she should be in Boop Meeting or something like that.
Oh, I think she's in. Hi, Misto. Can you see us or hear us?
Bueno, pero igual,
Good. I hear Spanish.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi,
Misto. Good to see you.
Hi. Join meeting. Yeah, I'm connecting with my cell phone. I'm trying to connect also with the computer. 1 second, please. The
Sure,
ID
sure.
code, the meeting code here. 34. Could you please send me again the Chan. Here. 366 257 758.
Your name.
Escucho español.
Y los alumnos.
Yeah.
So, Susanna, do you want to take over? Or,
I don't mind.
yeah, it's
I
time
just
for you to shine.
I just follow the work that you already made, right?
Yep. And also, Belen, you can help her.
I can
Okay.
help in Spanish. I cannot help in Chinese.
Okay, here I have my students here and the students there in China. Are they there? Or
Yeah,
okay, thank you.
they're using Classroom.
Okay, thank you.
Está loading, pero.
Another account is loading here.
Excellent.
The first time always a little bit complicated.
Yeah, understandable.
I have my computer, my home. Yeah, we are just use a computer of the students. We install the video. Okay.
Está como lenta. Leí todo.
It's almost summer in Argentina, right?
Yes, but we are.
Here we go. Excellent. I can see 3 heads.
Yeah, the head only.
Awesome. Great. Susanna, do you want to take away? Kick this off?
So we should start the meeting. So right now I think we are like how many students? 12 students, right? 4 teachers, and we 3 from Green Ambassadors and Eddie. So let's start the self-introduction round, right? Should we start with the teachers?
I think they probably need to know you first. Could you introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm Susanna, currently in China, Chongqing. I'm studying a PhD in architecture in Chongqing University. And I'm from Spain, like Chinese, born in Spain. So I can speak Spanish, English, and Chinese. And yeah, nice to meet you all.
Thank you. I guess I can take over. My name is Eddie. I'm 100% Chinese. I was born in Chongqing and I'm currently working for Chongqing Renewable Energy Society. This is one of our projects in regards to the green education and also green and sustainable development in the city. It is really fantastic and exciting to see all of you guys here online across the world, also across the season, different time. Yeah, let's get it started. I'll hand over to I guess Monica.
Your microphone
is
your
mute.
microphone is
Unmute.
Sorry. Hello, everyone. My name is Monica. Sorry about my voice. I am in Chongqing for 2 years already, and I am an English teacher in a kindergarten. It's very nice to meet you all. I am graduating in marketing. I'm from Brazil, and I hope that we can work and enjoy this project together.
Thank you, Monica. I guess Berlin, take it away.
Okay. I'm Belen. I'm also from Spain. I'm also an architect. I'm currently working here in Chongqing too, in a company helping to make the new building for the herd workers. And I've only been in China for like 6 months, so I'm still getting used to it.
Susanna.
Okay, so should we go to like the teachers first? Let's start with Chongqing teachers.
Okay.
Okay. I'm working in Chongqing Nankai Secondary School. The students physics teacher.
No.
And we work on 4 years.
I cannot hear that. I don't know.
It's really low. Like
Okay.
yeah. better.
Have you
Oh,
heard what
perfect.
I have seen?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Oh no, sorry. I'm the student's physics teacher. I'm working in Chongqing for 4 years, and I graduated from Beijing Normal University 4 years ago. Okay. Thank you.
Do we have another teacher from Chongqing Nankai Secondary School?
I think just one.
Okay, so let's go to the students first and then go to Argentina. So
Okay. They're a
So
bit
should
shy.
it start from us or from the students in Argentina?
sorry?
No,
Yeah, who wants to go first?
I think
Who's the
yeah.
brave one?
Yes.
Can't hear
Hi,
you.
my name is Emily Qing.
Oh.
So, hi, my name is Emily Qingyidan, and I'm currently in 11th grade in Nankai Secondary Middle School. And you can all contact me like on whatever app we're going to have on the chat rooms and things and like talk.
And hi, my name is Anastasia, the one on the screen. Yeah. And nice to meet you guys. Yes, you can also contact with me anything you are interested in, whether about China or about anything else. I am really welcome for you guys to talk with me.
Hello, I'm Ruby Lin Qianru, and you can also contact me, and we are also welcome for all of you. Yeah, that's so. And hi guys, I'm Alexandria and I'm a student from Nankai Middle School. And it's very nice to meet you all and hope you will have a very good time. Hello everyone, my name is Slayan in 11th grade and I feel a bit awkward because I don't know what else to say, okay?
Hi everybody, my English name is Lusa. I'm also a student from the Nankai Secondary School. I'm glad to work with all of you and hope we can get the new skills and knowledge together. Thank you.
Hello everyone, and my name is Tyler, and in fact I am maybe 1 year younger than the students before me, and nice to meet you guys, and thank you.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys. I think we can go to Argentina one. So let's start with the Zoti teacher, right?
Miss Do, can you hear us? Yes, we can hear you. Just you probably need to be a little bit louder.
Now better?
Yeah.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me? Okay. Okay, thank you. Let me present myself. My name is Dodi. I'm Chinese living here in Argentina, and I'm working
Oh.
Okay, and here my students actually I taught them last year Chinese classes, and this year they are doing the environment project. Today we also have another teacher. Her name is Norma, but he's in examination now. So today only I am a teacher for participating this meeting. But here are all my students. Let's let them to present themselves.
Hi, I'm Mateo. I'm in 9th grade and we're from Argentina. I was born in Brazil but moved here at a young age.
Hello, I am Julian. I was born in USA. I'm also in 9th grade and well, I'm living here since 5 years.
My name is Esperanza, and I was born in Venezuela, and I also lived in Colombia and Panama, and I lived here in Argentina since 5 years ago, and I'm very happy to meet you guys, and I hope we have a great time together.
Well, my name is Sonsoles, and well, I did not live in any other place before, and have been always from Argentina. I don't have that much of an interesting story as all. Hi, I'm Olivia. Sonsoles is something.
Okay, so I think you five are all the students, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so should we go to background introduction? Like either teacher or students can briefly introduce what projects of each school have done before related to green sustainable development or environment protection? Should we,
Yeah.
should we go to Chongqing first?
Can we go first?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Here at Argentina, we've done several sustainable projects. One of them being a forestry classroom. We've built a forestry classroom here at our school with the goal of helping this school become more sustainable. We've also gone on a trip to here inside Argentina.
Also, we learned in Salta, which is a very different place. In Argentina, we have a lot of different ecosystems and a lot of different climates, and there was much drier and different, and just the way they did things. And I went to a special, like making bracelets, making just different things like with the hands. And in this,
Lesson.
in this lesson, there was a man who just showed us all about the compost and all about this compost, how he did it in his garden and how taught it to us. And so here now we're just doing the compost too. in our environmental classes, we designed a compost plan and how to do it and how to have all those students on not only secondary but primary and the teachers involved and to build the compost and make it more sustainable, as Mateo said.
All that we learned there, we brought it back to our school and are trying to implement all that useful information we learned and are trying to become more sustainable every day.
I'm in charge of the part of the compost here, and well, I every week on Fridays we mix the compost. We put water to the dirt so that the compost doesn't lose its nutrients. Then on last Friday we did a new garden, and we put well, we started with dirt. I think this Friday we're going to plant more things. The goal is also to have a butterfly garden with some things of plants and that we have studied. Also, we have the role that we need to water all the plants every week, and well, it's a fun class to have.
We use that compost to for the butterfly garden, which is still in process, but we've done a lot in the past few months, and to plant more trees, which are going then to be transplanted in different places around our school.
Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I hear
I
myself.
also do compost at home. I have my worms and everything.
Oh, it's fun. So should we let Chongqing secondary school to talk?
Well, the activities we have carried out are investigating the water quality of the Taoli Lake in our school and conducting water quality testing. Also, we have investigate the vegetation on our campus and given some protective suggestions. Well, also in our environmental science class, we also plan to visit the waste treatment plant and learn about water pollutions and the way of garbage disposal.
I used to engage in a design for the approved garden in our canteen in our school, and we made it to be just use less water and less fertilizer and make it to be a better ecosystem for plants and like flowers and plants for eating, like the vegetables or other fruits. And we also just create a irrigation system for it for the saving water. And that's all. And okay, that's all. Oh.
And a few months ago, we did some our students made several posters, and also we opened up a knowledge contest, like to raise people's awareness of like reducing carbon emission and live like a relatively healthy lifestyle.
That's all.
Okay, so what about like students representative to talk about like topics, right? Like
Based
preferred
on
topic?
hi, sorry, Susanna. I just wanna
Yeah.
conclude my observation, and also based on the two teams' previous projects, I feel like these two schools all have a pretty good experience in decompose and also waste management, also water management, irrigation. I mentioned, I heard Chongqing
Yeah.
mention that. So I think this is probably something, this is like a common area that both schools have experience in, and we can definitely do something in this field. But on the other hand, if you have other ideas you want to pursue for this project, definitely raise it up. We can have a discussion. So the purpose of this meeting is to we as a team from two schools, we need to make a decision on which project or what topics are we going to do as an assignment for this online team. So it could be let me just name a few examples of other teams what they are doing at this moment. So some of them they decide to make like a documentary interview sort of type of videos to interview students, their parents, their friends, to ask them about questions related to climate change, just to increase awareness of the general public in different country. Also, other team, I think there's a particular one in Pakistan. They wanted to research on the regional climate change issue, particularly the flood situation back in Pakistan a few months ago. Was really bad. Also, Chongqing, typically we should be having flood in summer but in this year we had like extreme hot weather, extreme heat waves, like wildfires, also drought. So this is something the other team is exploring at this moment. So before that we move on to the next project, next item on the agenda, I just want to say I already see some common interests here. So yeah, my suggestion would be like we can build upon that. Yeah, definitely now Suzanne, you can ask them to just tell us your thoughts for this assignment for this online project.
Yeah, like if I think anyone can raise the hand because we can see everybody, right? So if you have like any like preferred topics or you think you have anything in common, you can share it so we can try to choose or like agree with like
For the decomposed part, sorry, I just jumped in again. So for the decomposed part, I think a couple of years ago back in China, we did a nationwide like promotion for waste classification. So there's a particular category for the waste is called food waste, and ideally those type of waste will go back to decompose. But for some reason, well, I think because of the pandemic, this promotion didn't really stick too much. So I wonder if that's gonna be viable for Nankai, Chongqing Nankai's school. See if is it decompose something you see yourself your campus doing in the near future?
Really, I think we want to hear more from the students. We have to let them to know each other more. Maybe we want
Sure.
to know more about the city, their school, how many classes they have per week, and how long they have been in this project. Or we want to hear more from them, and maybe we can have more conversations and we can ideas. What do you think?
Also,
Fair
also
enough.
if they have participated in these projects they have talked about, right? So maybe they can also share what they learned in the experience, and if they like feel like they learned something about it and they feel different from the before doing it. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but also it's a good like way of knowing which kind of topic they like the most together. I don't know, maybe some of them starting making compost in their houses. I don't know, can be.
So I have a
That's
question
what
here.
happens to me. Go.
Is like I want to make it clear, like we are here given 3 topics that we can choose from. Like there is a we can choose to make a documentary about our region. We can choose to investigate the information in our schools, or we can research about the area, Chongqing, that this place that we're living in. So I wonder if students in Argentina also have these three topics to choose from, or do they have other things that they're interested in particularly?
Well, what we are following is a IGCSE curriculum. So the subject that is environmental management teaches about like sustainable development and we have like a lot of different things we need to learn to be able to give that international exam next year. But we also are studying a lot of local environmental issues, especially with this trip we did a few months ago. We learned a lot about the water scarcity issues they had over there with the dryness and the contamination of the rivers they needed the water from. So we learned a lot about how the government implemented different policies to help with that. And for example, they had a truck filled with potable water in the middle of the town, and everyone had to go to that same truck to get their water. So we living here in Buenos Aires, it was really crazy to think that they had to go and walk over there just to get some water to drink.
We have started this project, I think, 6 months ago. We just have water to put in a ¿cómo se dice? Irrigation system. We only have water to put in an irrigation system and put water in the plants as well. We also want to put something of to put automatic things to put water in the plants. We also invite the students from the primary building, and they interact with the plants. We show them how they grow, what is the process, so that they learn from little, and well, when they come to secondary, they can continue the project. Could be
And also, we're just managing something very important, the food waste in our school. We don't have much food waste we just, with our team, with these two girls, Olivia and Sonsoles, we went to the dining hall and asked and made a little questions to the dining hall to ask how many food waste they had per week. And our school, they manage food waste very good, but there was still peels of vegetables and fruits left behind. And so we wanted to just use those for the compost, and also raise awareness for other people to use these examples at home, and also give the teachers ideas to just dispose their, for example, coffee bags. They already use tea bags. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. And tea bags, tea bags and other all the types of food and waste they could just use for the compost and for the plants.
It started with a project that we were supposed to do after we came back from Salta. That it basically was about looking or searching how much waste each building did, like the primary building, the secondary building, and the dining hall or the kitchen in school, and to look for a viable way to implement the like compost trash, so that we could prepare the things that we could use. So we three went investigating, went asking the teachers how much compost their class did, and asking also the students. And after that, we searched in a platform we use a lot here to buy things that's called Mercado Libre. And we investigated about trash cans for compost, and the ones that we were better for this project, but weren't that expensive. And they told us that if it was a project that was accepted, we would be able to really do it.
Also, another project that we have in order to reduce carbon emissions at this school is to try to start using solar panels to provide electricity for our buildings. But it is quite an ambitious project. So for now, we just wanted to start with the secondary building, and it's one of the buildings here at the campus. And already there have been some fundraising projects to start with these solar panels, and students from our school have been calculating how much electricity is wasted or is used by the secondary building in order to, well, these fundraising projects be able to put them by next year.
So basically, I've done a lot of things related to campus, right?
Can't hear you. Your microphone is mute.
I mean, so students in Argentina, basically, they've done a lot of things related to their campus, right?
Yes.
Yes, we have.
Examples, yep. And also we have solar panel project. We have 2 students from S5, the last year on year 11, year 11, but today they have the TOK classes and so complicated with the schedule, so they are not here. But in the future, maybe they can give us more information, ideas about their solar panel project. Yeah. So we have so many interesting topics, but maybe we have to choose the topic we can for continue investigate, or we have make our document for the registration. I mean, I don't know. And are you interested in the composter topic or the water system or forestry?
Yeah,
the forestry, the greenhouse also.
Well, to answer the previous question, yes, most of our projects are for our school campus, but we've also tried to spread this message to other schools so they can also start implementing similar projects to us, and also to this information to bring it home with us, and all the students can also start implementing several of these projects, obviously in a smaller scale, but at their own house. And in some days like Earth Day and all that, we do like some posters, and they upload them in the school social media, so to try and spread this message even further in Argentina.
We also we also have like
Okay. We have, I think when you continue, we have our school daily news, and we share the information, the data, for example, the temperature of a greenhouse, the humid date, right? Information, and we also maybe we can share with your school when you publish it, because we are located in Buenos Aires, Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires, so maybe we can also share the weather information here, and then maybe the other side you can share the weather information from Chongqing, and also we can share our photos here, our compost, so forestry pictures and videos share to your school, and maybe also your project documents share with us. We can share in our daily news that whole school can know what you did and what we are going to do in the future.
Now I remember. In Salta, we did for a school that has low resources, and there are a lot of people that go to a school that don't have the privileges that we have here. we built a greenhouse class for them. We did compost for them. We put the zone where they are going to put the plants, and well, they have added a class that is forestry, and that they will have to start studying that part. And well, we had one entire day there building the forestry class for them, and at the final of the day, they came to the forestry class, and well, they started to put the roof, all that.
All right, I think Nankai, guys, what are your thoughts and opinions, ideas? Any?
Well, I I think like you guys, you have made so many progress in the second topic, right? So I'm just wondering if you are, if we choose the second one, will you feel boring? Because you've already made many things about it.
The question is being still is about the three categories for the team. So remember there are three categories. The first one is making a video. The second one is talking about the campus energy conservation, sustainable development on the campus. The third category being the regional climate change issue. So for the Green Paw project, we have prepared three categories for everyone, for your students to pick from. But I would like to also mention that as long as it's your idea, like it doesn't have to be like limited to these three. It's really up to you guys. I like Miss Stowe said, and they've done a lot of project. They are maybe you guys can share or look at the feasibility study of, for example, would solar panel be successful in Chongqing, in a Chongqing campus, this environment? Because a little background knowledge, Chongqing, we have like mostly cloudy weather like throughout the year. Like out of like 365 days, we have like more than 200 days without sunlight. So projects like that won't necessarily work here. So could be something you can choose from, like feasibility study. If we swap project.
I was gonna talk about that exactly, Eddie. I was gonna say like maybe they talk about helping other schools implement these kind of things, right? And maybe if they're interested, they could work together how to make something like that, but for Chongqing climate, that's really different from Buenos Aires, because we have a lot of humidity here and a lot of rain, and there's no sun. Also, compost is more difficult here because too much humidity can make other things grow in the places you don't want them to grow and things like that. So like also the Chinese students mentioned before, they have studied the quality of the water in their school, right? I'm just gonna give you some backup, like from my professional field. The Buenos Aires have mentioned gardens, right, and ecosystems, also Chinese ones, about making a garden with ecosystems, right? There's kind of plants and things you can plant that clean the water, and that can make you and give you clean water that you can reuse too. So I don't know if that could also be topic you can use. I don't know. Depends on how specific you want to be in a topic. I don't know. That's
Based on
another idea.
yeah, I feel like in Nankai they want to pitch other categories, like ideas from other categories. Yeah, feel free to name some. Like if you want to do different category, category 1, category 3, yeah, just throw it out. We can have a discussion.
Maybe also we have to take consideration the timing, right, Eddie?
Yes, what we probably only have like two weeks or a little bit more than 2 weeks left. to finish the online assignment. But yet again, like I mentioned, this is not like academic, like you need a GPA out of it. No, it's more of the experience, a journey. So as long as we can agree on something and we can both discuss about it, this will be like a foundation for future as well. Yeah, just don't stress over it. Chill, just relax.
So basically, our opinion is that, well, we feel okay for all of the topics. It's like it depends on their interests. The students in Argentina, we feel it's okay to do it in the campus or to investigate the cities that we're living in. So yeah.
So we're both, all of the three categories, are both very interested, but we're still we don't have a very clear choice. So we wanted to invite a student there to we both there to choose a topic they are most interested in.
So we've seen that they've done a lot of research on their campus. So we wonder if they'll feel like kind of bored to still focus on their campus. So it's okay to compare the city that they're living in with ours. Or if they still want to investigate their campus, it's okay to compare theirs with ours. So it's both okay for us.
I don't think that it's fair to compare both of our campuses because we, as they've been saying, got very different climates, and some of the projects we've been doing here, maybe they're not too effective there. So I believe that with some of our ideas, like for example, our forestry classroom, I think it is an idea that can be implemented in any climate because we've done it here in Buenos Aires, that is pretty, it has a high humidity also, but we've also done it in Salta, that is very, very dry. So I think that that same forestry classroom can be adapted to every climate, or well, almost every climate. And the idea is to make like a type of greenhouse where inside students can work on, I don't know, planting some trees or plants. And what we've added to that same forestry classroom is outside of it, we're building this beautiful butterfly garden with the same plants we are planting inside our forestry classroom.
Wow.
So do you have so do you have the exact preference? Like we have to make the choice, right? So you guys are preferring to the three kind of topics.
I think Mateo mentioned greenhouse
The
and
greenhouse.
garden.
Yeah. Eddie, could you please send us, I share with my students again the three categories. I know we make more analysis and we make discussion with our teacher. Also, Norma is
Sure.
not here this meeting. I think it's time. You hear the bio and the student have to go to their another class. I think it's the moment to make a contribution. Is there something we want to say to the student there? Nice to meet you.
Well, thank you for the meeting. Thank you for your time. I know it's night there. So
Yeah, we have 11 hours difference. So thank you a lot there at classroom at that moment. Thank you very much. And we are here daytime. We are now.
And also, Miss Jill, I wonder if your students can apply for like a QQ or something similar for the students so they can talk online because I know WeChat is very difficult to register at this moment. So yeah, because there are other teams that they want the students to be able to talk to each other when they have time throughout the week. So I'm just wondering, I'll send you the QQ registration. It's gonna be really easy. QQ, I think it's easier than WeChat. But yeah, that's just something so the students can talk whenever they have time in a group, so they don't have to be like sitting here. Yeah, like a QQ group. Yeah.
Group. Okay. can try to install that. It's like WhatsApp. We have tool, we have QQ, we have WeChat. WeChat is quite difficult to install now. This moment is difficult, but maybe we can try. Also, maybe we can try WeChat. I'm here. Maybe I can have. Let me try. But I think QQ will work, and they can exchange in the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also, can you use email as well? Instagram is okay for us.
Yeah.
Like if
we
QQ doesn't work.
Use Instagram instead. I think Instagram will be more.
Okay,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Use Instagram. Shall we use Instagram?
We can use Instagram.
Okay.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, up to you.
Let's decide on that later. I think some
Yeah.
of the school they don't allow students to use Instagram during school hour. It's considered social media. But still.
Well, like maybe we can take Telegram though. Telegram is more private in case of like data things and stuff like that. I don't know.
I have not heard Telegram for a long time, Berlin.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, I mean, it's something you usually work when you are like when you want to use like kind of like a protection of information, because
That's
it
all right.
doesn't share like.
I think because of the time, St. George's they have other classes going on, so let's just wrap it up here. Although we don't have a very clear conclusion, but still we have some idea of like what we've done from each school. So I still call that as a success. So let's try finding an appropriate way to bring the students together online instead of like sitting down having meetings, so they can talk to each other whenever they want. Me and Miss Zhou, we'll figure it out. In the meanwhile, stay connected and think about what topics you really want to do, where your passion is. Because if you want to do something, you might as well do something you like, right? So thanks so much. Gracias. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it there. Thank you for both of your time. It was really nice to seeing you online on TV. Hopefully we can see each other like in person someday. Hopefully next year. Finger crossed. All right. That's me. Anyone want to say anything before we end this meeting?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
All right.
So currently now, can we have any contacts with you guys? We haven't had any, like email address, even email address. We don't have it, so
We can switch our email address.
Yes, we can. Okay, guys, if you want to, I said, if you want to, you can share your email with us if you want to.
And
it's
also,
okay.
if you guys are using iPhones, you also use iMessage.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Because we just want to have the closer relationship with you guys, because we just know for the first day, right?
We're met for first day, but we doesn't left any contacts with you guys.
Miss Sue, could you gather
But
their
iPad
email
can get
address?
iMessage.
But it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, could you?
Yeah.
So Miss Sue, could you gather some contact information from your students? I'll ask Mr. Wei to gather theirs so they can share contacts.
Okay, I can share you the email address of our students. Also, I can help them have the QQ account. Also, if you want to use Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye. 辛苦了。
没有，谢谢您。
辛苦了，辛苦了。
那谢谢，再见。
再见。